Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new, click that subscribe button for me, and if you like this video, beat that shit out of that like button for me and help me get past some of YouTube's coded opinions and communist algorithms. Anyway, what I want to touch on today is about what I touched on in the last video that I made, how society has, or, I wouldn't say a large portion, but I would say a good portion of society in America and hell around the world believe that, America is suppressing black people and Latino people and people of all colors, and white people are, privileged, and, most of them are Nazis and white supremacists, who think they're better than everybody else. That is the agenda set forth, and that is the narrative that's been put out there by the lamestream media, by Democrats, and by a shitload of celebrities like LeBron James. And, a lot of people a lot of people do believe that, because a lot of people believe what CNN tell them, and MSNBC and NBC and ABC and LeBron James and, all of these propaganda networks and puppet athletes and celebrities that go along with the narrative and agenda that they are told to go along with, because if they don't, then they will be blackballed and, blacklisted from getting, any more jobs in Hollywood or in sports and whatnot. And it's gotten to the point to where a lot of black people feel like they can just stab somebody in front of the police, like that 16-year-old girl did in Cleveland earlier last week. And when a police shows up on the scene, there's not the same respect given and shown as there was before the George Floyd death. Like I said, Black Lives Matters, Antifa, and a lot of these people who are allowing Black Lives Matters, Antifa, and the lamestream media to push this agenda and this narrative that all black people and all people of color are being oppressed in America and are just being outed every day. And the sad part about that is what you seen last week with that Micaiah girl. Even when the police shows up, she didn't give a fuck. Neither did her dad. He continued to kick an underage girl in the head while the police were there. She continued to try to stab somebody while the police were there. And that is a direct result of Black Lives Matters and Antifa putting it into these black people's heads that you can do whatever you want to do, and if an officer tries to restrain you, or if he tases you or shoots you, that'll be the end of that officer's livelihood, if not freedom. And a lot of police officers have already quit in places like New York and Portland and Seattle, and a lot of them, Democratic-run woke shitholes. And before long, there won't be many people to want to be police officers anymore. And the police officers that we do have left, they're not going to respond to a lot of calls, especially if it has to do with colored people, because they don't want to take the chance of losing their livelihood or their freedom. And that is the agenda that's being put forth by the globalist elite, the Democrats, and these left-wing celebrities. So, therefore, within the future, they will basically defund the police in America. Because after a while, there isn't going to be any police officers that want to do the job anymore. So, this is the, this is their agenda. This is how they defund the police in America. All across the country, not in just a few states and cities. So, I just want that to be duly noted. And I got plenty more content coming. So, stay tuned, stay woke. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, click that subscribe button and bust the shit out of that like button for me. Give it a black eye. And I will see y'all soon. I will see y'all next time, if there is a next time. I'm out.